Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. I hope that the audio is okay. I have my phone balancing on top of the camera, so the audio will change a bit as I move towards you and away from you, but we're going to try it out this way today. So a while ago I had a conversation with a viewer and they said they would be interested in seeing my vest collection. If you've been here for a while, you might know that I have a fair few vests and I have some really good ones. And that video idea got me really excited, and so I wanted to just share my vests with you today. I'm not going to be styling them in a particular way, I'm just going to put them on with the outfit I'm currently wearing, which is this white button down, also a statement in my wardrobe, and then just this skirt that I've had for a few years that is getting a little bit snug. But we're gonna wear it today and we're gonna make this video. So I wasn't sure how to divide up my vests, and I've decided that I'm gonna do knit vests, or like knit and crochet vests, yarn vests, and other. I think that's a good divide for now. And then later on I'm gonna tell you about some vest aspirations I have, some vest wish list items. That was difficult. Vest wish list. Wishful vests. Wet vests I would like to add to my collection down the line. But I'm going to show you these ones first, and then we're going to get into that afterwards. Okay, so I'm starting off strong with the vest that will clash the most with this skirt. Bear with me, it's going to get better. But this vest is such an amazing piece. I love it so much. It is this gorgeous crochet vest with lots of different colors and like patterns in the front, and then solidly colored in the back, like still multicolored but no patterns. I got it last summer in a curated vintage store, and I'll put the name of the vest brand on the screen for you right now. It is such a gorgeous piece. I am so glad I got this. I love it so much. I can wear it open like this with a different bottom, or I can button it up and it looks good both ways. It is really comfortable. I can't button it now for the life of me. It is really comfortable. I love the colors and the patterns of it. I feel like it's one of my versions of me. You know, this vest feels really me, but it doesn't go with all aspects of my style. It doesn't go with my more cottagecore, soft-y colors as well, I guess. And some other things it doesn't really go with either, but that is okay. I have a mirror over there that I keep looking in, and I just love this vest. Hate it with a skirt, but I just love this vest so much. It is so pretty, it is so comfortable. It's not too small, not too big, it's a good size. I don't feel like it's billowing around me, and I don't feel restricted in it. And it's a cotton rami, I still don't know, mix, and it's gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. One of my favorites, I gotta say, one of my favorites. Next we have the newest addition to my vest wardrobe. I don't have a whole wardrobe of vests, but the newest vest addition to my wardrobe, I could say. And this actually looks really good with this skirt. That's not the point of this video, but this actually looks intentional and really cute, and I could also like crop it or tuck it in instead and it would look really good. This vest I got late in 2024. I got it on the 27th of December, and I'd already filmed my thrifting wrap-up video by the time this entered my wardrobe. So we'll see if I put it into a thrift wrap-up for 2025 many months down the line, or if it just doesn't get talked about in such a video. This is 70% lamb's wool, 20% angora, and 10% nylon. I do try to not buy a lot of synthetic fibers. I've talked about that several times on this channel before, but with this being a majority natural fibers, I am okay with it, and I'm not going to wash it a whole lot because it's not really touching my skin anywhere. And I just really like how this looks. Also, this skirt has a really tight waistband. I am currently watching Mad Men season 1. This feels very something. I don't know how I feel about it, but it feels very appropriate for that show. Not that I'm starring in it. Either way, very comfortable, very soft. It's much softer than I would expect it to be. I guess that's the angora mixed in with the wool as well. I also know that there are different types of wool. There's wool, there's merino wool, which is a lot softer, and so on. This is lamb's wool, which is softer. This is where the tag is, that's why I patted my hip there. And I think this is really cute. I haven't yet worn it. This is the first time I'm putting it on with my own clothes and not just in the fitting room at the thrift store. But I really like it. I think it looks really cute, especially I think with the skirt. It is a little bit longer than some of my other vests, but like I said before, I could just roll it up like this if I have something more high-waisted, which is most of my wardrobe, or I could tuck it in, or I could just have the look of it being long. It is orange, as you can probably tell, like a darkish orange. It's gonna get louder now because I'm getting closer. And then it has this light grey and dark grey band at the bottom and a band around the collar as well. It's really cute, I really like it, and I look forward to styling it more ways down the line as well. It is to me very much giving fall vibes, and I think it's because of the kind of muted orange color. I don't have a lot of orange in my wardrobe. This skirt, clearly orange, and then I have this, which I don't think would look very good, but I like it with just a white button down. Are we shocked? And I'll try to style it in multiple ways as well, and not just with a white button down. I have realized recently that I really do like orange and blue together. I have a couple blue skirts and dresses over there, so that might be something you see me styling it with in the future. Next up we have this vest, which I got at the same place as the orange one, but I got this in 2023. And I made a whole video on me styling this vest sometime in late 23, early 24. I can link it up here for you. I still think this is a really, really cute vest. It is handmade, so it has no tags on it. And it's definitely wool because it's itchy even through my shirt right now. This is a pretty thin button-down shirt. But I really, really like it. I like the stripes. And from afar, again, I have a mirror over there. From afar, it just looks like it's striped. But when I get closer, there's actually patterns in the stripes. And I really like that. It has little extra details in it, which I think is really, really cute. Like I said before, I do wear a lot of high-waisted bottoms, and this vest sort of meets that line better than the orange one, which hits more like here, because right now this is where the skirt ends and this is where the vest ends, like they just overlap. It does make it a little bit awkward if I want to tuck this vest in, because there isn't a lot of it to tuck in and it easily slips back out again. This is a very high-waisted skirt. I have some that are a little bit lower, but I do think this is really cute. I love the color. I'm a big fan of blue. You can't see that here, but I have blue over there. I'm a big fan of blue, and I just think it's really, really cute. I should stop saying everything's cute, but that's okay, because I find them all very, very cute. We've had a couple of really like statement vests, and we have a few more coming up, but I wanted to just cleanse your palette a little bit with a basic. This is a pretty simple, casual vest. It's very, very soft to the touch. It's a nice basic color. It's grey. I do like grey, and like this tone of grey I'm a really big fan of. I don't wear it a lot right now. I haven't really worn it a lot in 2024, partly because my style is starting to lean more colourful, but also, interestingly enough, much more towards beige. I have said so many times on this channel that I lean more towards grey and black than I do beige and brown, and I think that might be changing. Brown is still not a colour I really gravitate towards, but beige has really come around for me. And for me, beige and grey don't really merge very well. I'm definitely not saying that I'm done with black and grey clothing, that is not it. But this has not been getting as much wear recently as some of the more colourful vests. But I did wear this vest for one of my favourite outfits of 2024, where I wore this pink button down and then this plaid skirt and then the vest as the third piece. And it was so preppy looking, it was so cute. I have compared this outfit before to a very pink Chilton outfit of Gilmore Girl fame, and I just really, really loved it. I felt so good in it, I felt so cute, I felt really preppy, which I don't always love preppy for myself, but that really worked. However, this skirt is too small. It's too small. I gotta figure out something to do with that. Here we have the next knit vest, and I feel like you can't really see it because it's such a big block of white on top of this big block of white that is my shirt. But it's this white knit jumper with a little bit of black detailing on the collar and around the armholes. It's a really nice cable knit, and now that I have it on, it's actually not as oversized as I remember it being. But the way I usually wear it is that I tuck this bit in, or like fold it under, like that, to get it more cropped, and then it's a little bit more boxier looking. It looks more like a box, and I've only really worn this one way, and the item I've worn it with is no longer in my wardrobe because it doesn't fit me anymore. Putting it on though and looking in the mirror, I do actually really like this. I have put this aside this year in my box of things that are sort of on pause in my wardrobe, and I'll bring it back when and if I feel a need for it. I'm not going to do that now though. I'm still going to have it on pause and then bring it back in throughout the year or later on if I feel like it then. But it's a good vest, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not really feeling it at the moment, but it's cute. I like the cable knit. I think it's really lovely. We are on to my last knit vest, and possibly the second worst clashing vest of this whole pile I've got to show you. This is my Christmas vest that I've had for the past 2 Christmases, and it's big on me. It's a larger size than I would usually go for, but I saw it in the thrift store and I was like, yes, no, thank you, mine. It's mine now. I don't wear it throughout the whole year, but I do wear it a lot in the Christmas season. I've worn it for the last 2 Christmases, like on Christmas, at the Christmas celebrations I've been doing, and a few other times in December as well. It's just so good. I love it so much. We have a little toy with a little teddy bear down here, and then we have a bigger teddy bear over here with more toys and some tinsel and some branches and stuff. Branches, that was very... Branches? Branches? Branches, right? English is not my first language. And then the back is plain, just navy, and I think it's so cute. And it also has a little bit of glitter in it, which is really fun to have. And this, just like the first vest I showed you, is also a cotton Remy blend, and I think it's the same percentages as that one, but this is a lot softer and more malleable, I guess. That one is more layered, it's thicker and more condensed or more compressed. Is that the right word? I don't know, it's very late in the evening. Whereas this is more one piece. I think only these branches are like possibly sewn on. They're still yarn, I can still see them on this side, but I think they're maybe added on top of the vest itself. It's a great piece, it is cute, and I love it so much. Now on to my non-knit vests. The first one of my non-knit vests that I'm going to show you is also on pause this year, but it is this one. This is kind of a classic suit vest in a way. It has that kind of feel to the material. It is shiny in the back, which tends to be the case for some suit vests, and it is cinched here with a little bit of elastic as well. However, it has a print on the front, and I am not fully sure what this print is. Sometimes I think these are pumpkins and fall leaves. There's definitely some like flowery foliage stuff going on, and it's really pretty, but I've put it on pause this year because I don't reach for it a lot. I do have another black suit vest that you will see down the line, and 2 other black vests as well. And this I've just put on pause for now. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it. I actually really like it now that I see it on, but I don't reach for this super often, and it was one of those pieces that I hadn't worn yet at the end of the year and put into that wearing my unworn pieces for a week videos that I put up in like early December sometime. A thing that always gets me about it is that it's really big up here. I am not, like, it's not even that it's big in the chest, and I'm not very chesty, it's big here. And I guess my collarbones just aren't big enough. But it's like quite fitted at the waist, especially with the cinching, and it's not super big in the chest department either, so I don't really know why it's so big here. Should it be on top of shoulder pads? I don't know, but I like how it fits. It is also a little bit longer in the front than it is in the back, and maybe that's not weird. I think like my other suit vest definitely fits that way too, but I feel like it's really noticeable and obvious in this one, and I don't know how I feel about it. But it is really cute. Here we have that other suit vest. I wanted to compare them back to back. I think it goes to show how long it's been since I last wore it, because the last time I wore it I could close it, and here we are. I can't close it today, and that's okay. I do like this one, but I do prefer it when it's closed to when it's open, and I think it's a good thing that I'm trying this on early in the year. Today is the 19th of January when I'm filming this, and perhaps this is telling me something, because it's not a piece I reach for a lot, and I can't close it anymore, and I'm not going to fit my clothes should fit me, that whole thing, very firm in that corner, and I don't mind it open, really, but I do like this closed. This has a little toggle in the back to tighten it and loosen it, but that is not the problem. The problem is up here, which is shocking, because this is not usually a problem area for me. And then it has these little slits, I guess? These little slits in the back, which I really, really like. But yeah, I can't close it anymore. And this is black with a little grey, beige, brown pinstripe. It's very, very faint. Moving on to another vest that I cannot close, but I don't mind. This gorgeous, gorgeous handmade wool vest with embroidery slash needle felting slash probably embroidery on the front is so gorgeous. I got this late in 2024. I have worn it a little bit, but I'm gonna incorporate more and more you know, moving forward over the years, it is so, so, so pretty. I actually wore it yesterday with this skirt, which is very, very similar to this red over here. I don't know if you can see that. It looked great, okay? It looked great. I love this vest so much. Do I wish that I could close it? Yes, in a way, but I got it knowing what the fit is, and it was just too gorgeous to pass up. This is handmade by someone who has put a lot of effort into this, and it's just so good. It is blue wool, and then it has, like I said, these embroidered flowers on it, and it is stunning. When I had gotten this vest, I talked about it in that pieces I haven't worn yet video that I put up November time sometime, and in defense of this vest, I had just gotten it, unlike some pieces that had been in my wardrobe for 11 months and not yet been worn at that point in the year. Either way, when I talked about this vest, I said that I wanted to remove these buttons or replace them with matching ones, because there are 2 buttons missing, and no, I can't close them either way, but I either want to remove the 3 buttons and the threads for where there have been 2 more, or add 5 matching buttons. Even if I can't close it, I think it would look good with them removed or with a full set of buttons. And I'm a little bit on the fence about if I remove them, will it look stupid that I have the buttonholes and no corresponding buttons? I'm not sure, but I love this vest so much. I look forward to styling it many ways down the road, and I wore this, like I said yesterday, but it's actually 2 days ago now. I wore it and I was in a thrift store and I was wearing my winter coat, which covered most of my outfit. You can see that, and you can see the skirt. And then someone who was working there was like, "Because I really, really love your outfit and like the colors together." And I was like, I have to show you my vest. I have to. And so I showed them the vest, and they thought it was amazing, and I agree that it's amazing, and I'm so, so happy that I have this. Next we have this one, which I'm a little bit on the fence about if I think it's a vest or if I think it's a top. I think I've only ever styled it as a vest layer on top of a white button down or something like that, but it is pretty thin. It's not the typical vest shape, and I could wear it as a top, I suppose. But in my wearing, I have this tracked or ranked or categorized, that's the word, as a vest, and so I'm showing it to you. This is cotton. It's quite thin, it's really soft, it's a lot less formal, a lot less dressy, I suppose, than some of the other vests. It's just nice, smooth, soft, nothing super fancy, and again, I could still wear it as a top. And this is dark blue, and then it has all these different colors on it in some sort of pattern situation. I like it. I don't wear it super often, and since I don't really know if it is a vest or not, though I have it categorized as a vest, I'm trying to figure out more ways to wear it than just with a white button down. Nothing wrong with a white button down. We know I love my white button downs. Most, if not all, these vests I have and will keep wearing with white button downs, but I want to see if I can wear this in different ways. We are on my second to last vest, and this one in my head I keep referring to as my Han Solo vest. Now, don't come for me. I have seen the original trilogy and the second trilogy, and I have seen Rogue One and some of the newer ones, and I saw a little bit of the Solo movie, and don't come for me, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but the reason I think of it as my Han Solo vest, even though to you it probably looks nothing alike, is because years ago on this channel now, Teresa styled me, and she got to pick pieces from my wardrobe, and this was one of the pieces she put me in, paired with a pair of orange bottoms, and I think a white shirt. And for some reason that to me just screamed Han Solo. Don't ask me why, it makes no sense, here we are. But this is a felt vest. It's pretty straight up and down, doesn't have a lot of shape to it. And then it has these embroidered flowers on the front and at the small of my back. And then this white trim around the sleeves and the front of the vest as well. It's also not a piece I go for super often. And I think because it is a felt material, it is so solidly black. You know, it doesn't have any shimmer to it, doesn't have any shine. It's just solid black. If I was to wear this with like this or this, it's such a contrast, and I don't really reach for it a whole lot, but I do think it's really cute. And as for my last vest, here we are. Here we have this black velvet vest instead. It's a little bit thicker, like velvet tends to be, and then it's just covered in beads on the front, which means that it sparkles when I move. This has really not gotten a lot of wear. I think I've worn it once or possibly twice in the ish year I've had it. I got this late in 2023, So it's not getting a lot of action. I do like it, but it's also, even though it has that shimmer to it, it is still very solidly black. And it also feels very dressy and fancy with the beads and not like something I wear on the regular. And I don't really go to parties, so I don't really have an option or a time to wear them like that either. And I fully support wearing your best things on the day-to-day. I think you should wear your favorite pieces that make you happy on a random Tuesday, for all I care, you know? But this doesn't really feel like me, even though it's fancy and shiny, and it's a good piece to wear on a regular Tuesday for the sparkle of it, for the excitement of it. Since it doesn't feel very me, I'm not drawn to do so. You know, I have other pieces that are perhaps more out there for some people that I'd so much rather wear any day of the week because I love them so much more. This is okay, but I don't love it. I'm also a little bit on the fence about this because it closes very smoothly. Like, there's no buttons and overlap. It's just closed straight down the front with these little hooks that you just hook up like this. Hook up? You just hook them in like that. And I think that's nice and it's not a lot of overlap. However, as you might be able to tell, as I move, as my body shifts, it gapes. It gapes, and I don't really love that. Okay, so now that you've seen all of the vests in my wardrobe, you can make an informed opinion on if you think I have enough and where I'm lacking, if I'm lacking, and where I have potentially too many, and so on. But I have three vests that I would like to add to my collection sustainably over time when I find the right thing. That is a white suit vest. I think that would look really good. It doesn't have to be as tight as the black suit vest I have, but that kind of silhouette, a little bit cinched in, buttons down the front, very suit-y look to it, I'd really like. But not in a super cinched version, and not in a completely oversized style either. Preferably something I could tighten a little bit in the back, like I have toggles on some of these vests, but a white one I think would look really good. Then I would also like a beige linen vest. I have one in my Vinted likes, which I'll see if that's still there and I can show it to you or not. But a beige, a cool tone beige linen vest. Possibly with a little bit of embroidery going on. That one has that, so maybe I'm influenced by that specifically. But I think that would look really cute. I think that would have a very like flowy, soft, billowy white dresses summertime kind of look, which is an aspect of my style. And then thirdly, I would like a denim vest, I think. I am not super sold on exactly what I want that vest to be, and I feel like a lot of the denim vests I see have this really deep, like a really deep cutout sort of thing, and that's not at all what I'm looking for, and I don't want it to be super oversized either. I'm thinking 90s style of denim vest. If that says anything to anyone, we can see if I can put some pictures on the screen for you. I think that would look really good and serve a purpose in my wardrobe. I think that would also look really good with flowy dresses and floral dresses, and I have a 90s touch, I want to say, to my wardrobe as well, and I think that would be a really lovely addition. And then I guess also as an honorable mention, I am going to put a vest on the screen for you right now that I also have in my Vinted favorites, and I really like this one. It's checkered in blue and white. It looks a little bit oversized, but not terribly so. And I think that with a white button down or some like 90s leaning looks, again, I'm thinking of this one dress. Hold on. This kind of look, like a long, slightly curved in, preferably cinchable, either tight in the front or tight in the back. I have my faux denim dress as well that has a tie in the back. That kind of silhouette with that checkered vest, great. Also a blue and white checkered plaid kind of thing is just great, and I love it so much, and it's great. But there we have it. That is my vest collection as it stands right now. I would love to hear in the comments down below which vest was your favorite, and if there's any specific vest that you want me to style and see a styling video on. I think that could be really fun. And I want to hear if you wear a lot of vests, or if vests feel completely foreign to you and so far out of your comfort zone, or you've tried them and just felt like they don't work for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this format. I hope the audio was okay. I'll be back with another video soon, so I hope to see you then. Bye!